on the trail, which is just so good. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Lucy. I make videos recording my life in Boston, and also some videos about books. But today is going to be a bit of a kind of a Sunday reset kind of day. We're going to head to the Minuteman Trail shortly. So we're going to go over to Arlington, I believe, park there. Will's going to cycle and I'm just going to walk. So we'll do that for a couple of hours, and then we're going to go to Whole Foods, get our groceries for the week, and then the rest of the day will be kind of meal prepping, cleaning up the apartment a bit, just getting ready for the week. I feel like we need a bit of a reset. But yeah, so I'm gonna bring you along with me. We went to the Minuteman Trail last weekend just to kind of scope it out before, like, we brought Will's bike over to figure out where we can park and what the road is like and stuff. So it was really nice, so we're excited to go back, and the weather should be great. As you can probably see, I got sunburned yesterday, so it's nice and warm at the moment. Excited to go, and I will show you what it's like. Right, we're here on the trail. We'll sped off on the bike. Luckily we made it without the bike falling off. But yeah, just taking a stroll. It's nice and warm, but it's like well shaded here, so it's very nice and relaxing and good to be outside. I think it's only like 7:30, but it's like well into the 20 degrees Celsius. So yeah, having a nice time. Now the trail was really good again. The weather was really hot even though it was quite early. But yeah, we did an hour, so Will got a good cycle in. It was his first time on his new bike, so just kind of getting a feel for it. And then I just walked like 5.5k I think, so it's a decent amount. Then went to Whole Foods, got our weekly shop. It's a bigger Whole Foods like near where the trail is, so it was good to stop there. And then I've just spent the last like hour kind of putting that away, clearing out the fridge, emptying the dishwasher, putting stuff away, getting things nice and tidy. We're about to have some bagels. Finally gonna have a coffee, I'm desperate for one. And then we're gonna sit down, I think we're gonna watch Slow Horses and just have a bit of chilled Sunday vibe before we then do some meal prep and stuff later. Just wanna chill a little bit before we kind of jump straight into all the meal prep and stuff. But at least the apartment's kind of tidy now. So we've just spent the last five hours watching season 3 of Slow Horses, which is just so good. We've been watching them quite spaced out because Will was reading the books originally. He actually hadn't read the book for this one, but we were like, well, let's just watch it anyway. They're like 40-minute episodes, I think 6 episodes in a season, so we just got cozy, watched that, and it's just honestly the best. It's so good. And we haven't actually, like, we don't really watch that much like TV, like series or anything, or even like lately we haven't watched that many films, so it's nice just to sit down and just like really get into something. So yeah, really enjoyed that, and I feel like we just needed that like kind of chill time. But now I'm gonna get onto the meal prep. Have bold ambitions today. I want to make firstly like a date peanut butter like bark thing. Had to have as a snack. I want to make zucchini oat muffins for Will for breakfast. I want to do overnight oats meal prep for myself, which that's super easy. Then I want to do 2 sets of lunch meal preps. So the plan is to do a bang bang chicken and rice, and then a chicken orzo recipe, both from Chef Jack Ovens' website. His recipes are really simple but really tasty, and they're specifically meal prep recipes, so I feel like they're really good for reheating and like good portion size and everything. And then for dinner tonight, I'm making black bean burgers, wedges for dinner. So quite a lot of things to make, but I feel like it'll be fun. I'm putting up for it, and sets us up really well for the week to have 10 lunches that we can both have like every day. We can mix and match. had breakfast sorted, had some snacks. Like, it just makes life easier. Did the big shop earlier, got everything in. So I'm gonna do that now, and that will probably be kind of the next couple of hours at least. But I think it'll be fun. So let's get to it. So I think I'm gonna start first with the muffins, because then I can get those in the oven and then move on to the date bark thing. That just goes in the freezer. And then I can start with the stuff that's like all stovetop. I feel like that would be a good way to do things. But probably just blend oats and that works. So that is pretty good. I'm impressed by how well that blended. Unfortunately, I do not have a ripe banana, but we'll just use this one. I'm sure it's fine. It'll just be like slightly less sweet, but I think that's fine. Now to go into the oven. The recipe said it makes 10, but I think 12 actually worked out pretty well. So I'm gonna put these in for 24 minutes now. Hopefully they turn out good. Also, if you see vegetables flying in the background, Will has helped me with some of the preparing of vegetables over there. So he is now throwing the leftover bits into the sink, to the disposal. So sorry about any flying vegetables you see. Let's put these in. So whilst the cake's in the oven, I'm now going to make the date peanut butter thing. So the recipe is a peanut butter Snickers slice from Chef Jack Ovens, and I think you can store it in the freezer last like 3 months. So I think this would be a good snack to have around. It looks pretty simple, so hopefully it won't take too long. So I'm basically having to unravel all the dates because I feel like they're just not thin enough, and also not covering the bottom of this tin, so it's just a bit tiresome, but I think this will be better if they're like thinner pieces rather than like an entire date just like slightly flat. So the muffins are now cooked. They look kind of dry, to be honest. Let's hope they're nice. It's ready. I've chopped some peanuts and then I've got melted coconut oil and peanut butter in the pan. I just let it sit for 20 minutes before I can pour it over and then put it in the freezer, and then the chocolate part comes later. So say I can do that like leave it overnight and then do it. So I guess we'll do that, but it's kind of annoying. I just want to do it now, but basically so that you have to freeze it in layers. So yeah, I'm going to tidy up a bit and then gonna start my prep now for the bang bang chicken whilst that's just sitting for a bit. Chicken looks so good. Here are the fruits of my labour. So I've got 5 lots of bang bang chicken with some pak choy, and then we have chicken orzo. So I had to do 2 portions in that one because I didn't have enough containers. And then we've got the little cupcakes here. I did try one and they're actually quite nice. Not dry at all. In fact, probably slightly undercooked, but they tasted good. So happy with those. Just gonna have some dinner now. Probably would have been way too much to make burgers from scratch as well. So gonna have some leftovers from yesterday. Made some pasta bake over the weekend. So yeah, gonna have some of that instead. And then make the burgers tomorrow or something. But yeah, for now, I'm just gonna let these cool, have some dinner, and then relax the rest of the evening. So for the final task of this evening, before I go to bed, I'm gonna make my overnight oats for breakfast. I've got 3 containers, so I'm gonna make 3 for the next 3 days. So I do protein powder in these, chia seeds, flaxseed, and then usually some sort of fruit. I'm gonna do frozen raspberries this week. I have been doing frozen blueberries, but I thought raspberries might be a nice change. And then I'm also gonna try putting creatine into it because I bought this a while ago and I found it just doesn't really dissolve in water. So I'm gonna try and put it in the oats, which I have every day anyway. And I think it's probably a bit of a better way to try and get it in. I don't know if it's gonna make it weird at all, but I feel like it won't change the texture or anything. So I'm gonna try this today. Then once that's done, I'm gonna clear up a little bit and head to bed. Hasn't really been the full kind of reset day that I kind of said it was going to be, but it's definitely been a lovely Sunday. Great to get outside, do some exercise, kind of end off the weekend, get some sunshine, then come home, relax and watch a fun series. Also got all of our weekly shop done, all the meals are planned for the week, lunches are prepped, snacks are prepped, breakfast is going to be prepped, washed and changed the sheets on the bed. Yeah, I feel like it's been a pretty good Sunday. I think maybe tomorrow I'll do some cleaning bits after work or something. But yeah, I mean the flat's in a pretty good state anyway. I kind of hoovered and mopped during the week, so it's not requiring a super deep Sunday clean, but feeling tired now. It's only 8 p.m. I'm literally tired from just like cooking for 3 hours, but I'm gonna try and get an early night. And then tomorrow I've got a 6:30 sculpt class book, so gonna get a good night's rest before that because that's always really tough, and then hopefully start the week off strong. So let's get these oats prepped.
lastly, before I go to bed, I've just had a quick tidy up, just put on the cushions and stuff, put the blanket back, little chai under the table, and just like clean the surfaces and stuff. So all ready for tomorrow. So I well and truly am gonna go and get ready for bed now. Probably gonna read a little bit because it's still quite early. I'm reading, well, I've just literally just started, what's it called? Agnes Orbert's Mystical Cat Shelter, which is a book Will bought me for my birthday. So gonna get into this and get an early night before the big workout tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. It's probably a short one, but just a little quick Sunday in my life. Hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, let me know in the comments if there's anything you want to see next. I'm gonna try to do some more book videos and some more like weekly vlogs and things. But yeah, interested to know what you would like to see or what you would like me to talk about. Thank you so much for following along, and I will see you at the next one.